what is your opinion about Foreign Minister Jaishankar as the Foreign Minister of India?
I think he's very good. I think he's extremely. See, it's an extremely interesting decision that the Prime Minister took. That this is a ministry that requires a specialist, and that too not just a specialist who happens to be a politician, but a specialist who has come recently from that service, who spent a lifetime in that service, knows everything inside out, as somebody who's a practitioner who's working in that. And as a result, what you've seen, it seems to me, is a situation where the foreign minister has been able to hit the ground running in a way that a purely political minister would have perhaps not done in the same way. And certainly, in my estimation, the decision to appoint a bureaucrat in a political role raised a lot of eyebrows. But it seems to be a hallmark of Mr. Modi's style. There are many others in the government who are ex-bureaucrats. Hardeep Puri, for example. Okay, he's not a minister in a ministry that he worked in before. He's also a foreign ministry guy, and he's working in urban development. Or you've got someone like former Home Secretary R.K. Singh, who's handling power. But, he's seen them as efficient technocrats. And he says, okay, now you manage this portfolio, and you know how the government works, make it work better. I think there's a certain logic to that, that perhaps other governments could learn by. And maybe this reflects my own bias, that I'm somebody who has always preferred the presidential system to the prime ministerial one, in the sense that in the presidential system, if you take the American example, you are able to appoint the most talented people to the portfolios of your cabinet without worrying about their electability. You worry about their ability, not their electability. Whereas in the parliamentary system, if you're not elected, then you can't be a minister. Whereas if you're elected, the skills to get you elected may not be the skills that you need to be a good minister.
Okay.
So what Mr. Modi does is he absolves people like my friend Jaishankar of the need to go off and get elected. And he says, you do your job well, and I'll take care of putting you in one of the House of Parliament.
Right.
And that's an unusual, innovative departure from him.